North Korea. A new CNN poll found 62% of Americans believe North Korea is a serious threat to the U.S.
And this morning, we are keeping a very close eye on escalating tensions with North Korea, the nation's leader threatening to target a U.S. territory. And now that territory's governor is responding. Channel 2's Jake Reiner keeping up with all these fast-moving developments.
No doubt about it, guys. U.S. officials believe North Korea has the ability to put a small nuclear warhead on a missile. But this morning, Guam's governor is telling his people he's been in touch with the White House and missile defense is ready to protect them.
Guam is a U.S.-controlled territory, home to a military base with 6,000 U.S. troops, and now a potential target for North Korean ballistic missiles.
And I want to reassure the people of Guam that currently there is no threat to our island.
Contrary to what the Korean People's Army said, just hours after President Donald Trump warned North Korea against making more threats.
They will be met with fire and fury like the world has never seen.
Words like fire, fury, and power could mean a wide range of military options, but the White House offered no specifics.
I think the president's comments were very strong and obvious.
Back home, Bel Air resident Tony Ho says he sides with the president.
I think he's doing it with his intention for the best for this country.
Rice University's political science professor Richard Stoll on how serious Kim Jong-un is about actually launching a nuclear attack.
He would have to be a complete idiot not to understand that should he attack Guam or South Korea or Japan, the result of that is going to end his regime.
This tit-for-tat series of threats between the U.S. and North Korea likely began with a tough sanctions package the UN implemented on North Korea in response to the country testing intercontinental ballistic missiles last month, guys.
So what are the experts really saying about the risk of a nuclear war here?
There are a lot of opinions out there, but most analysts believe that it's unlikely. In fact, one professor in South Korea says that we wouldn't be hearing about a threat like this if the North Korean media was reporting on it. And as far as the Trump comments go, the fire and fury comments, it did catch the Pentagon by surprise. And despite all of this being a lot of talk right now, we should not be taking these threats lightly.
Definitely can't afford to. All right, Jake.
Jake, thanks so much.
Well, today.